the IPSY Glam bag and Boxycharm base box for the month of April. They do send me this for a review purpose. I'm super grateful to everyone who watches my videos. If you guys give it a like, comment, subscribe. I have social media down below that really helps out my channel and makes me available to do these videos for you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump in. I will have timestamps down below. This is the IPSY Glam bag. I think that this is a little peach here in the corner. I want to say it's a peach. I'm not sure if it's peach season or not, which it should be a shame because I was actually born in Georgia, but you know, it is what it is. But it is peach on the inside, so I'm thinking that it's a little peach here on the side. But this month is the welcome home, and they do have little time like a little timeline here on the bottom that says save the dates. So they have a mega drop shop where they're going to be having like discounted items. They also have like the dates that you have your choice products and also your add-ons as well. So if you're subscribed, you can definitely keep track of when everything's going to be happening online. Okay, so with this one, first things first is this little Fiesta mini eyeshadow palette from the brand Chica Beauty. I've never heard of this brand. It's vegan, clean ingredients, cruelty free, and it is inspired by San Antonio Vibrant Fiesta Week. It's super cute. I like that they have, I don't know what these are called. They use them a lot in like Mexican kind of festivals and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the names are, but they're like cute little cutouts. You can see it a lot in the movie Coco. So when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. It's super cute. I was tempted to keep it, but I was like, no, Melissa, you have way too much. So it's basically a neutral palette with these little pops of color here on the side. I will be giving this to probably my niece. I'm going to probably send it to her. But it looks like a really nice palette. Next we have a little toner, and this is by Biro. It's like a pore refining toner, and that's what it looks like. It's perfect for travel or if you want to test out the brand. Then we have a tiny little And then we have a tiny little mascara from Tarte. This is called the Big Ego. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one with the wand that's like really, really big, which is not my cup of tea. So I will be sending that as well. And then last, we have a lip liner. It's a nude lip liner by the brand Scone. And it's just a beautiful like neutral shade. And then, oh wait, we have one more product, my bad. This is the Neogen Dermatology Advanced Eye Cream, and this actually helps with hydration and for wrinkles underneath the eye. And this is actually made in Korea, which kind of makes me want to keep it, but I do have way too many eye creams right now. I actually have 2 from Korea that I'm testing out, so I will be sending this to my niece. Next, we're going to jump into the base box by Boxycharm, and I did try some of the products, so I will be kind of talking about that or putting a try on as well. So with this one, this is the first time that I've received this, so this was really cool. I was able to scan this and get the products for the box and how much they are and all of that jazz. So that's really cool, and that makes me really happy. I feel like they're listening somewhat to us, and they do have some of the staple products from this month here as well and how much they are. I know that I was super like, when I saw the Kosas powder, I was like, because I really wanted to try that powder, but it's okay. I actually got the Lunar Beauty blush, but they have some of the top brands or power picks here for this month. But I was able to scan, and I have here on my phone the little details and price points of each one of these products. So let's go ahead and start out with this bad boy. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush. I absolutely love Manny MUA, his personality. I have purchased, I think, almost like the majority of his palettes. I'm missing a few. Like, he keeps coming out with new collections, and I've been holding back. I'm on a low buy. He has two palettes that really draw me in, which are his like last two collections. But to be honest, I'm like, Melissa, you have way too much, chill it out. So I haven't purchased them. Maybe if there's like a sale, I might. But I already own this blush palette. The only thing is with this blush palette is that I opened it up and was like, huh, I don't feel like this is the same palette. So it has a mirror and then it has 6 shades. So this is what they look like. But I'm gonna show you guys. This is the palette that I own, okay? Same packaging, very beautiful. Love the outside packaging. He has a lot to do with like moons and like space and stuff. Very gorgeous. And my original palette looks a little bit different than this new one. Mine is made in USA and then this new one is made in China. But I'll go ahead and hold them up so you guys can see the differences. The one on top is my original palette, and then this is the one that I just got in IPSY. And I think that you guys can tell that there is a difference as far as the shades. There is more like depth and darkness in the newer version than the original version. So for example, especially this shade is totally different from this one right here. You can definitely see that this one's way lighter. All of the shades in their totality are a lot darker. And then my Gravity actually has like, it's like a bronzy shade with shimmer to it, while here it's just a matte brown. So there's quite a bit of difference between the two. One's just a slight variation, but I do feel like I love his formula. So I don't know if I'm gonna give the lighter shade to my mom and then keep the newer one, or I'll just keep both because I can justify it because they are quite a bit different. So especially like, for example, Spacey is like a deeper mauve. So this is like the new one and this is the original. And then we have Gravity, which is like, as you can see there, a very deep brown. And then this is my original. So you can definitely see that there is a variation there. It's a little bit darker. And then Soleil in the new one is more of a deeper kind of peach than the original, and those are very, very different, as you can see there. So very, very beautiful formulation. I love his formula. I have had no issues, whether it be eyeshadow or the blushes. It's actually one of my favorite all-time blush palettes just because it's so wearable. And so yeah, more than likely I'll keep both of them. But we shall see. But I feel like the packaging is almost identical. The shade is just a little bit lighter on, yeah, mine's a tiny bit lighter than this one. So I'm not sure what happened there or if this is what the original, but they are made in different places, so maybe that's the variation. But I did use it in the try-on portion and I feel like the performance is just as good as the original. Let's go ahead and jump, and just so you guys know, because I took pictures of everything, that palette is worth $35 and we have 6 shades in there. Next we have what is in my waterline, and this is the Leaf Lashes. This is $26 and is a gel eyeliner. I thought it was a little bit more brown, but you'll see in the try on portion that it is really dark. It's like such a dark brown. And let me go ahead and swatch it. Oh, that's the brush. So let me go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see, but it is a dark brown, but it's almost like, it's almost black. But just thought I would put that out there. But I did try this and I'm going to be keeping it because of the fact that I love a good brown, and I think I only have the Huda Beauty as is the only brown that I have in my collection, so I decided to keep this one. The next product is something that I'm super excited about, and this is called the In Beauty Project. I've only tried their lip oil. I haven't tried any of their other skincare stuff, and I've been super like wanting to. This is made in Korea, and I'm all about Korean skincare and beauty, and this has hyaluronic acid. It's a serum, and it's supposed to be really good for dry skin, which I have and I'm always complaining about on this channel. and it is cruelty-free, vegan, and it also has like a vitamin C. You can use it in the AM or PM, but it's supposed to be like a serum moisturizer hybrid, and it's supposed to plump dry skin, add glow, and help with texture. So yay! I will put a little video here on the side if I haven't already, so you guys can see me applying it. But it's just basically like a very, like a little bit of a thicker serum. It has no smell to it, and it just absorbed really nicely into my skin and left my skin really, really nice and soft. So I'm super excited. I wish I could try like so much skincare, because I can't even tell you guys, like I'm such a skincare junkie, but super excited about this one. Next we have another one, and that is worth $32. And then we have another skincare, which is this face mask. This is by Koa Life. It's $40. It's a detox face mask, and it's supposed to clear your complexion and detoxify. It's supposed to help with blemishes and like dirt and oil, and I think I'm going to be giving this away. It has like charcoal and clay. It's more prone for those with oily skin or blemished skin, and I don't have that issue. I feel like a lot of clay masks really dry out my skin, and so this isn't meant for my skin type, but I will be giving it to someone who I know will be using it. So it looks really nice, and I want to say that this is also, no, this is made in USA. I was thinking that this was also made in Korea, but it's not. It's made in USA. It has no mineral oils, no parabens. It's vegan, gluten, and cruelty free. And then the last product in here is actually what's on my lips. I absolutely love Buxom and have purchased Buxom quite a few times in, you know, my beauty lifespan. But this is called the Plump Shot. It's a sheer tint collagen infused lip serum. I am all about the gloss, the glaze to the lips, the lip oils, anything hydrating, anything that doesn't like become too matte on my lips. And so this is absolutely just very beautiful on the lips. I like that plumpness. It's not overly glossy, so it's not like goopy, and at the same time it does do a little bit of plumping. I do talk about this in the try on portion when I try it on. I like the packaging. I think it's cute. It says Buxom, and this is kind of like a peachy nude because it has like that plumping aspect to it. It does give that tingling feeling to the lips. It doesn't burn exaggerately, like an exaggerated amount of time, but you do feel it. So if you don't like that kind of tingling feeling, this won't be for you, because it does, like, I do feel it for quite a bit there, and it does get a little bit intense at certain moments, but it does subside with time. So I do still feel like that mintiness to my lips, but the tingling has like gone down. But I do love the shade. I really enjoy Buxom's lip products, so this one is a win, and this is in the shade Dolly Babe. And that lip product is worth $29. And now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a tiny little try on portion so you guys can see me applying these. For the try on portion, first we're gonna jump into the Moon Prism Blush. I'm gonna go into the shade Gravity. It's kind of like a dark brown. I'm gonna try to contour a little bit with this. Hopefully it won't be too dark. Okay, yeah, I have to be really light-handed. This shade is pretty pigmented, but I'm just gonna touch slightly on it and go around my face just to deepen that outer edge. And then for the cheek, I'm gonna go into Twilight and Soleil and mix both of those together. So Twilight is a peach that's matte, and Soleil has some gold shimmer to it. And I'm just going to mix those together and see. Yeah, I think that goes really well with the look that I have. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Lith High Definition Gel Eyeliner. This is a brown, it's called Coffee Bean. And let me see if I can get it out here. So It's just a twist up and it's dark brown. And let me go ahead and just, I'm gonna apply this to the waterline. Wow, that is pigmented. So it's nicely pigmented. I don't have that many browns, so that's one of the reasons that I decided to keep this one. And that is the shade that I have in the waterline. It's a pretty dark brown. And so I like it, but I was expecting it to look a little bit more brown, and it's a really, really dark, almost black brown. And then for the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Buxom Plum Shop. This is in the shade Dolly Babe. Hopefully this will go with the look that I have on today. It looks to be like a peachy nude, so I went ahead and put a lip liner from Huda Beauty. And it does have like, I can already feel it tingling on my lips. So hopefully it's not too intense. Oh, this is pretty. It's not like super glossy, but it's beautiful. It's like very comfortable on the lips. I have talked about this as I get older. I don't really gravitate towards a matte on the lips, so I like formulas like this. And I will say this is such a beautiful shade, and I can definitely feel the tingling. It is definitely prickling at my lips. That's gonna depend if you like that kind of sensation or not. I don't mind it to a certain degree. There's some that just like are a little overboard. Right now, this one is a little intense. Not too much where I'm like, I'm gonna take this crap off, but I just wanted to put that out there because if you're somebody who can't stand any kind of tingling on your lips, any kind of like a little bit of that burning sensation, like plumping of the lips, then this might not be for you. But I really like this. I really like Buxom's lip products. I have quite a few in my collection, so this one's absolutely gorgeous. For my final thoughts, I have to say that the IPSY Glam bag is just, it's okay. I feel like the majority of things are things that don't really like draw me in. They weren't brands that I was like super hyped about. But now the base box, and I'll try to put the total around here, the total value. That, on the other hand, was like chef's kiss. I'm super excited about a lot of the products in here. Like 4 out of 5 are things that I'm going to be keeping and really enjoy. First off, the Moon Prism. I was kind of like in shock that the shades are darker than mine, but then it's also a plus because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to just give this away because I already own it. But then having this is really nice because now I have like even more shades because of the fact that these are darker than the original one. So we'll see if I give away the original one. If I give the original one away, it would probably be to my mother. But I do really like this, and I love Manny's brand. Also, the eyeliner, really nice, like a dark gel kind of eyeliner formula. So it looks like it's going to be pretty long wearing. So happy that it's a dark brown. The Buxom, I am really happy as well with this product. And then the In Beauty, I think, is one of the things that most excites me out of this box because I love Korean skincare, and my friend Jose is always raving and like talking so good about In Beauty. So this is gonna put me onto the brand and really be able to explore it a little bit more other than the lip oil that I've tested. And then last, this is just okay for me. I'm not going to be using it because of my skin type, but I think that I would be happy with, like, I feel like in whole it's a good box, and I'm really excited about like the In Beauty slushie. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that this is new, like it's brand new on the market. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What were your choices? What did you pick? I'd love to hear from you down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you ain't subscribed, hit that little red button. I also have social media, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.